Hi, this is Dave Chenault with Skylight Systems, and in this video I'm going to show you the integration we've built between Office and SideKick365 xRM Ultimate. Right now I'm looking at an account that I've created that has no documents or opportunities or tasks. And the first thing I want to demonstrate is I'd like to go into Outlook and go into an email message that I've got that's an important one, and I'm going to want to save this email into the account. So the way I do that is I have this simple button here in the menu. I just click on that and you'll see that I have the different accounts already listed here. Now in this case, if I wanted to save it into an opportunity, for example, ABC Lock and Key has this opportunity for 200 Yale locks, I would highlight the opportunity, and these will change based upon the account. In this case, there's just this one account called Atlas Metals with one opportunity. I'm going to go into AAA, and I want to push that email into AAA's list of documents, and it doesn't have any opportunities. So I'll go ahead now and just say upload. Now what it'll do is it'll make a copy of that email and it'll put it right into that account. So if I refresh the page, you'll see my list of documents now will have a 1 next to it, and I'll have a copy of that email. This is a very, very powerful capability that we include at no additional charge. This add-in is included with either the subscription or the outright purchase price of the product. And what's really great about it is it lets you save important emails and documents right into lists of documents that are associated with an account, an opportunity, or a project, and share it with everyone on the team. And then you also have a copy in case there's some kind of email archiving where things are deleted after 90 days. That won't happen in SideKick. Let's go ahead and open up this email to see how it looks. So when I double click on it and I hit open, I'm just going to get a normal email message out of Outlook, and I can forward it, I can reply, etc. I could even save it again into Ultimate in a different place. Okay, that's great. Now let's take a look at Word. So now I have a Word document, and I want to put this Word document into SideKick. So I just hit the upload button again. It'll take just a minute, and now you'll see the familiar interface where I pick AAA Lock and Key, and I'll go ahead and upload this Word file. And this time I'll give it a general information background. The DoD lock program is fine. If I wanted to make a new one, I could just click New here and say a new category and say OK. But in this case, I want to make it general info. But see, now it's available forever, and it makes it easy to find documents. So let's do general info and let's say OK. It'll take just a minute. It'll copy this file from my PC up into Office 365 in this case, and notice it also closed the file for me, so that's kind of nice. And when I refresh the page, I should have 2 files now. And what's nice is if I just select the 3 buttons here, I should get a nice preview in Word of what that document looks like before I open up the whole file. So a lot of great capabilities that we're leveraging in SharePoint and integrating the Office executables or the Office programs right into our solution. Now the last one I want to show you is Excel. Let's go into Excel and open up this document that I was working with. We'll call this one, let's go take a look at on my documents. Take me just a second here. I've got some sample files I can play with. And I'll open up a sample Excel file that has a quote. And I'm going to change the name of this to just a AAA Lock and Key. Okay, same idea again. I want to go ahead and upload this. Now I just opened up Excel, and if you see it kind of remembers me. That's because there's an option that I had that I selected to say remember me. Let's put this into AAA lock and key, and I'm only seeing the accounts and opportunities and projects that I'm allowed to see. So let's put this one in AAA lock and key, and I'll keep it as this case AAA, and I'll use that new category. And I'll tell it OK. And now it's been uploaded. Now let's go take a look at it. I'll refresh my page. And I should have 3 documents now. Takes just a minute. And now you can see I have my Excel file, I have my DoD, and I have my email. Now in the email there's some important things to realize. If you have an attachment that is a Word, Excel, or PowerPoint, it will index that attachment. You're out of luck if you're looking for a PDF that's attached and have it indexed. I don't think that'll work. But if you have an attached Word, PowerPoint, or Excel, then it will index the attachment as well, and you can search for that. Now I'm going to put a new project in. I'll call this one DoD Specs Project. And these projects are so helpful and they're so interesting because what it does is it gives you a place that you can either attach to an account or an opportunity or make it standalone. Let's say we wanted to do it as an account. And I'm going to put this one onto AAA. So you'll see my list of accounts come up here in a second. And I'll pick the AAA account. And now what it'll do is it'll associate this project with that account. But I can have it standalone if I want it. And I'll give it a start date of today. And a quick description, DoD spec. And save it. Now what I want to do is I'm going to save an email into this new project. And that's just a nice way for me to demonstrate the power of the add-ins. So it's set up this new project. If I go take a look now at my projects, I can see things a lot of different ways in here. But in this case, I want to look at my project list. And what I'll see is a list of all the projects in the system. And there's my new DoD Specs project. And what I want to do is save, let's just make it easy. Let's just save that same Word file into the DoD Spec project. So if I say open, let's see if it shows up underneath my recent documents. It doesn't look like it's going to cooperate. That's okay. We'll go over here, go to my documents again, and then I'll open up that sample Word file that I created for demonstration purposes. And then you'll see it save into that project. So let's just open that up. And you could save a lot of different things in here, but let's just do the sample Word file. And I'll open up my test Word file with a lock program overview. This is a little different one. Okay, so now the file is finally opened up for us. And we'll go to our add-ins. And I'll go to my upload. So instead of having to go into the account or the project or the opportunity, when I create something in Word or PowerPoint or Excel or an important email comes in, immediately I can save this. Now watch how this works. I'll put that into my DoD Specs project. I'll just give it a name of the test file is fine. I don't really care. And we'll just do it under General Info and say OK. And just like that, a copy of that file has now been pushed into the cloud, and anyone that can get into that project will be able to see that document, and maybe you can work on it together, collaborate on it, etc. Let's just finish up by taking a quick look to make sure it's there. So as my screen refreshes, we'll see a 1 next to the Documents tab, and that'll be represented the document I just uploaded. Now the best thing of all is these uploaded documents are searchable. So when I come to the home page, and I know that there's a kind of a funny string of characters, PSE, and when I select that, it'll search and it'll find the files. It takes about 10 minutes for it to index it. So after 10 minutes or so, if you have the rights to view it, it'll find it for you and you can just click right into it. Okay, well that's a quick overview of the add-ins for SideKick365 xRM Ultimate. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have additional questions, feel free to email me at info@skylightsystems.com, and Skylight Systems is all one word, SKYLITESYSTEMS.com. Again, this is Dave Chenault, and thanks for your